Yep. Oh, there we are.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Just had a
Hey,
little
so
intro dance music.
yeah, definitely got to have some fun. We love this time of year. We love all the things that come with it, and we love that we get to be here together. So it's a time to celebrate. And I know I loved this time of year for celebration. And I'm very happy to be here today with both of you, Renee and Leanne. Thank you so much for joining. And here we are for Wellness Wednesday. So Leanne had some amazing ideas for what we should talk about today. And Leanne, why don't you take it away?
So I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about holiday traditions or, there was the traditions that I grew up with. And now my kids are, I have one that's married and 24, a 21-year-old, and a 17-year-old. And some of the traditions we once had, they've kind of outgrown. So we are in a adjustment phase for us. And so I just wanted to talk about some, what are your holiday traditions, or do you have them, or do you create them each year, decide what the holiday is going to look like? So that's my question too. Let's start with Jared. What is your holiday traditions?
Well, of course, that's a great one. And since we were talking a little bit about this right before we started recording and went live, you guys already know uh, my traditions tend to be a lack of traditions as far as something set. Now, when I got married, I married into some traditions, and there are some things that we've done with the kids, but we tend to take them on the fly and do new things and we're enjoying our expanding family. So one of the things that we are so excited for this year, for the Christmas Day afternoon, we're going to have about 40 different inflatable costumes from those dinosaurs that you see and all the crazy inflatables. And we're going to be out playing kickball. And we're going to be active and we're going to be having a blast. And really, it's just about bringing people together and sharing the love that we have for each other.
I want to know who is in charge of filming and taking pictures because I think that would be bring joy to anyone being able to see that.
Oh, there will definitely be filming. We already have a baseball diamond for a softball diamond for it, so we're going big time with this one.
That's awesome. That is awesome. For us, growing up, when the kids were little, we made the unpopular choice to not have an elf on the shelf, not have a big fat man that comes down our chimney. And because at the time we lived with my parents, we did have the three wise men. And what would happen is right after Christmas, I would go shopping during that week when all the sales were because the wise men came late. And so we would do our family just so we would celebrate with my parents, but then we would do just our small family by ourselves on New Year's Eve because that's also my husband's and my anniversary. And so that was our tradition. But yeah, as the kids grow up and they get older and now they have, my daughter has a family of her own and my boys are luckily all my family lives close by. So we just have to pick, I don't know what day we're getting together yet to celebrate Christmas together. But one of the things that is a tradition is, obviously making cookies or treats. Oreo truffles are a huge one. And this year, my daughter and I are trying to make things slightly healthier. So she picked a couple different things that were unique. We made peppermint bark. And what's great is we use doTERRA's peppermint and trying to figure out like how much to put in. I should have contacted Leanne because Leanne knows all of the amounts to put in for yummy treats. You guys, you should check out her blog, Beyond Food is Art. And then we also made uh, actually really yummy homemade almond joy. Now, I did not know how simple almond joy was, and this is where you can make some fun adjustments. I make my own maple syrup, and so instead of using sugar, we added maple syrup to coconut milk and coconut um, cream, like the not the coconut cream, but yeah, it was coconut milk, like You know what I'm saying? The kind
I
of
do know what you're saying. It does say coconut. So you coconut milk comes in light coconut milk, heavy coconut milk, and coconut cream.
so I think it's the
So
heavy
coconut
coconut milk.
cream has more of the meat in with it as well, and a little
I'd
bit
have
of
to
sweet.
double check, but we mix that with coconut oil and coconut flakes and maple syrup. And you mix that all up and then you lay it in a pan, stick almonds on it. And I toasted almonds for the first time, so using raw almonds. And everything as organic as possible. And then you freeze it and then dip it in melting chocolate, which this year we bought melting chocolate, but we talked about it. And next year we're probably going to make our own melting chocolate. Because like it's actually not that hard to make melting chocolate either. So
That's awesome. And I'm going to laugh at you a little bit because on my Beyond Food is Art is under cooking with essential oils, easy peppermint bark.
of course,
That link
of
has been
course.
posted below.
But see that it was not up to, Ellie brought that recipe.
No, that's perfect
Now
because you know
it'll be
what?
like next year it will be really good. This year it's like, we just tried something.
I encourage experimentation.
Oh yeah, and then I made sourdough snickerdoodles. You guys, these are the bomb. Like I would make sourdough discard just to make these cookies. Like if I never made sourdough bread, between that and sourdough crackers, I think I'm good.
So I think after we get done, you should come back and put the, recipes in the link. But one of the other things I love to do is to make candy. And I grew up, one of the traditions, my grandmother made peanut brittle, and it was her mother's recipe. And I actually have that recipe handwritten by my grandmother. And I have um, put it in protective sheet so it doesn't get ruined. Or actually, I laminated it so that it's completely encased. So I still make peanut brittle. I make my fudges. I make cookies. I just got done doing cookies because tonight we are preparing plates for my kiddos to take to work and for different things like that. But I watched, Rone and I have always talked about loving our Christmas Hallmark movies, right? And I watched one that the premise of the movie was her grandmother had taught her always to give two gifts, one to keep and one to give. And with some of my traditions um, disappearing or changing, or I needed something to bring in the holiday spirit. And so tomorrow on my business page, for locals only, because I've missed the shipping window, it'll be pickup at my home where I do my business. So in Davis County, Utah, on Beyond Possibilities page, it's going to be a get an escape series, give an escape series. So the only thing is you have to comment and be willing to pick up local, and you have to then proof that you've given the other set away. So
I
those are
love
my requests.
I love
I'm
that.
going to do that with my son's hockey team. We're having a team party, and I will have a couple of those options and do like a raffle drawing for the team. And 3 of the team members will get a gift for them and one to give.
I love that. And since you brought that up, I am going to give cassia and clove, and then you can also, so you get a cassia and clove and give a cassia and clove, and I will do that on ronebrummett.com. Oh, no, sorry, Rone Brummett on Facebook. There we go.
There you go.
We'll drop the links here so that people can
Yes.
find that, but I will do that tomorrow, and it will be for local pickup also.
And
Um,
where are you at?
I'm in Maple Grove, Minnesota. So if you are interested in that, we'll be posting it there tomorrow. What time are you posting, Leanne?
I will probably do around 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay.
So I'm about an hour behind you.
Yeah, I'll probably post around uh probably around 9 or 10. I'm gonna be a little fluid with this, so
I'm
no.
just saying tomorrow. So, but that's generally when I think I will probably be in the
Yeah,
posting.
tomorrow's Thursday. Sorry, still this was something she just threw on us right before we started, which I love. I love it. My adaptability is like, yes, let's find what we can give. Cassia and clove, by the way, you can use them in cooking, but when you put them in a diffuser together, it's like Christmas just exploded in your house.
And add a little bit of wild orange and it smells like wassail.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my giveaway. And then Leanne will give away the Escape series, and you guys, that the Escape series has three different aromas. They're all very distinct. One smells kind of like the ocean, one smells like a vineyard, one smells like the mountains. Pretty fun.
Yes.
And not to be left out, if people are in Mesa, Arizona, give me a shout. I've got to go figure out what I've got, but trust me, it'll be fun. So if you're
You guys,
in Mesa, Arizona, I want to be in on this too.
Jared has good stuff because Jared, I mean, I'm not going to say he's an essential oil hoarder because because I'd be outing myself and Leanne too. But Jared definitely has some good stuff at his house. I've
Oh,
seen some of his secret stash.
oh yeah.
Oh, so I love that. Put in the comments in this video Jared's secret stash to join Jared's, unless Jared, you have somewhere you want them to go.
No, this is perfect. Just right here, and we'll make sure that we connect with people.
But you need to be in the Mesa, Arizona area and pick up from Jared. So
Yep.
Jared will announce it here. I'm excited to see what's in Jared's secret stash.
Oh yeah. No, we're gonna have some fun.
Oh,
Oh, I
well,
love that. We
I'd
need to
love
talk
to
about
hear.
tomorrow night's class.
Oh, yes. I'm very excited about tomorrow night's class. We are going to be talking about biblical botanicals, which means the oils that are mentioned in the Bible. And this has been something that I have started studying recently. And I'm going to come at it from a biblical viewpoint. And Leanne is going to then share the modern uses so that we can just share this beautiful class. It's exciting. It hopefully will get you into the holiday spirit. Because for me, Jesus is the reason for the season. So I hope that you will join us. We're dropping the link. I'm sure Leanne has already dropped it, but please
Yep.
register and join us for this beautiful class. And I'm super excited about.
Right. And I'm going to put a question. What is your favorite or what is your new tradition? Because it can be either or. Because, sometimes we like to take from other people's traditions. If I had that many blow up costumes, but I don't think I'd get my family to do it. So kudos that your family's on
You're
board.
so excited, and everybody that's heard about it is like, "Oh my gosh, I want to be there." So we're excited to be doing this.
Sounds amazing. All right. Well, again, drop your favorite or new favorite tradition into the comments, and we will see you guys next week. Now, next week will be our last Wednesday wellness until the new year because we're going to take a couple weeks off and just really enjoy time with family. We hope that you also do the same, really celebrate time with each other. So, talk to you guys later.
Okay, bye.